Hi everybody on YouTube and wherever else you may be watching this. Uncle Mark with you again. Little different video, not working on a vehicle. I've got a, well, this is fairly high-end in its time there. It's a Teac v3xr cassette deck. Yes, kids, there were cassettes. And they kind of looked like this, although this is not a high-end one. I can't find any of my good ones anymore. Anyway, this deck was, I'm guessing, 600 bucks when I bought it way back in '82, and I've had it longer than I've had my wife, so I have to look after it. I've had her here for 34 years, so don't plan on getting rid of her either. Anyway, back to the deck. It's got something called DBX. So a lot of the decks, of course, had Dolby. There was actually, this one doesn't have, I think Dolby was Dolby A. There was Dolby A, there was Dolby B, and there was something called DBX, which was the Cadillac, I guess, Mercedes, BMW of noise reduction. And this was pretty high-end at the time. It still is, if you've got a deck with that. And basically, what it does is it records the song or the sound away from, you've got rumble or hiss down here. It records it up here, so you don't hear the hiss. And when you play it back, it's like a CD or an MP3. It is amazing. I want to sell the deck because I've had it a long time. I'm not using it anymore. Somebody else can enjoy it, but it's going to need a belt. Watch how hard it is to replace it in case you have a deck. Maybe, well, it's probably not this deck. And it's probably just about as complicating to swap a belt over. This one, I think, is worth doing. So there's, pretty simple, right? 2 screws on that side, 2 screws on that side, take them out. Then we're going to try and open it this way, just a little bit, and pull it back. See what we got inside. I've never done one of these before. I'm not the electronics guy, my buddy is. This main belt right here, which I played around with a while back, and I couldn't get a belt, so I tried an elastic band. It didn't really work. Now I see there's a belt on here too, and that belt's had it. Yee. How do you get that out of there? This belt goes around for this motor here, and there's something in the middle that's in the way. I'll get you in closer. Whoa! I don't know if you can see it or not, but there you go. So it goes around that pulley. We see whatever this is here is in the way too. Sure, it all comes apart. Plus, same with this guy. Not sure where he goes around. Actually, I think it goes around. There's a cylinder right there. Sorry for all the jiggly right here. Sure, that's what it wraps around. We'll see what we can do. This thing is, I thought, I'll pull this off. Well, that is actually what I wanted to pull off. Have to glue that back on. I imagine this balance should come off too if I don't break it. I'm trying to get my fingernails in behind here. Just lightly. Okay, it came out good. So those aside, I imagine there's a screw on top here we'll try and get out. This looks like a baby Phillips. Whoa. And of course, that's not going to be the right Phillips. Good thing I have a few different ones in my collection. That might work. Don't really want to strip it. Oh, good. Looks like there's one there. There's one here. There's one on this side here. Helps to have magnetic. Imagine if there was some down there. Must be some on the bottom too. Looks like 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. See? There's light for you. I'm thinking this probably comes out. Maybe I'll leave it for now. What about this one right here? That one came out okay. Let's come out. It looks like it's ready to, except for whatever's hanging on here. Yeah. Looks like this guy is not going to want to come out, but I'm wondering if we carefully pull on it, if it'll pull it out or not. And pop this out first. This just pops out. Remember that. Let me set that back in there. Oh, okay. Easy enough. Looks like that guy can stay there. These are little things for the micro switches. All right, well, so far, haven't broken anything. You have a pretty good idea what it looks like. Sorry about the poor, what do you call it? Focusing, unfocusing. I didn't realize it was, I'm doing this on my phone, as most know. So, how do we get in there, I wonder now? If we come over here, I am thinking I'm going to take off this guy, that guy, probably this one, that one down there. There's 2 underneath, and see if this whole mechanism comes out. Because I'm hoping maybe we can get it from the bottom or the top. We'll just be really careful with it. It's possible I'm taking more apart than I need. We won't know, I guess, till we take it all apart. Interesting. Probably needed to do that. That's out of the way. So I guess we don't need to take those 2 out. Let's flip it over. Looks like there's 2 screws down here. That's an interesting note. I've been married 34 years a couple days ago, and I've had this cassette deck longer than I've had my wife. I also have a speaker, one out of a pair, that I've had longer than my wife. What does that have to do with anything? Not really sure. Would I trade my wife for a new one of these? No. She's a good gal. Would she let me spend? I don't know what these were worth new. I remember buying it new. It was, I'm thinking $450, maybe $650. Would she let me do that nowadays? Hell no, as they say. I think that was the right thing to do. How are we going to get it out now? Alright. Clink. Problem is, I got all these wires here that are in my way. Can I unplug some of them? It looks like no. Probably going to help the little tie strap here, or whatever you want to call it. Is that melted on? My buddy Larry would know what that's called. It's like a twist tie, but I don't know. So we're just going to use a knife. Be careful. There you go. That'll give us a little more room. Oh, of course, there's a whole bunch of them on the back too. Uh-oh. 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 Look at that. Darn. Now there's a record rod here. That is, let me see if I can get you around here. This rod right here. It, where are we here? It pushes a button. That's way in there. The rod comes across, you can see it there, and it hooks up. Roughly, if we can see in there. They're here. If you take a look, you'll see it. Just right in there. So anyway, show you the proper way to do it, because I've done this a couple times non-proper way. Let's get some better light in here. Okay, take your finger, pull this little spring here, pull it up and around, take the spring off. Then pull this up, turn it back a little bit, there we go, and pull that off. Then you'll just have to follow the rod where it is there. You'll see on this side, I don't know, if you move some wires you might be able to see it. It's in behind here anyway. Is probably, if you can pop it off of the one side, it's not going to be easy. Maybe if, there we go. All I did is I just pushed it back, holding it with a screwdriver. Two ends to this. This is the side that goes in here, and if you look at the other side, it goes down like that. Ah, that's better. Flip her upside down. Well, now I can see a little more what's going on in here. Let's get you close. You see what I was talking about the way this motor is here. Whoop, there goes the band. Actually, it went around that guy and then wherever else it went. Maybe it's not broken. Maybe if it just comes out. Oh no. It's like, oh boy. Gotta say, this isn't good. How do you even get it out of there? It's like it's been in here so long. Actually, it feels like it's stuck. Spin it around. Ew, it's gooey too. I mean, ugh. I don't even know how to get this out of here. It's like it's turned to a glue. Wow. Although it was kind of stored outside in a warm building. Shoot. See if we can get that wheel off. We'll try and clean that up. You can see the kind of clip that's on there. We'll set you over here and we'll take it off. Hopefully I can just pop it off. It should just pop. Of course, everything should just do whatever it's supposed to just do, right? It's a C-clip. I think we can just get in here. There we go. Come on. Let me just pull this gear off. Right. Of course, there's got to be something that's in the way of. Man, nothing's easy, is it? There's a screw right here. We'll see if we can get it out. Oh, come on. Are you a different size? Yes, you are. You'd have to be. Ah. What kind of mess can I make? I just was hoping I can, if I can move this just enough. Maybe if I loosen the screw here, this will flop out that way. What do you think? Don't really know. Ta-da! Once I got it all apart, let's see if we can get this one off here too. Actually, this isn't the original one I had bought. I bought one, I traded it for a guitar amp and something else from a buddy of mine. And then later on, we traded back somehow or something, or I ended up buying this off of him because I really missed it. It was a good cassette deck in its day. Looks like there's something missing here. So put you up here a little bit. See right here? This has a screw on the end of it, and I don't know what that's supposed to go to. There was a bracket here or something, I believe. I don't know if I really want to do this. Guess that's the only way I'm going to get this thing on this belt. What have I? I've got nothing to lose, right? Keeping up on what I'm doing here. Another little baby. There's some kind of a... Oh, okay, that's how that works. There I go. Yuck. That goo on my finger. I'm going to try some isopropyl alcohol, see if that takes it off. If I can take it off my finger, then I can probably take it off that wheel. I don't know. Yeah. Whew. Smell it. Try and jam it in there and see if it does anything. It's cleaning something. As long as it doesn't just smear it even more everywhere. Yeah, it's working. I wonder if I could just soaked it in that for a while and then went at it. Seems to be kind of working. It's coming. So I didn't want to bore you with all the, cleaning it up. It's about as clean as I can get it. Now this thing just moves, this motor, I believe, moves your Moves your heads and stuff like up and down. It's motorized. Oh, it's somewhere on the door here. There we are. I don't know if you can read that. IC logic transport control. Anyway, that's what that motor does. It just moves it up and it moves it down. It's not going to be spinning lots, so that's about as clean as I'm going to get it. The thing's just going to turn half a turn, stop. When I need to let go of the motors, it turns half a turn or a full turn or whatever and stops. Let's put that belt on. Not sure the belt size, so I'm just going to throw that on there like that. Just so then the belt's on there. See if we can flip this around again. See how we got that in there. Oh boy. Drop that down there. Actually need a couple of people to do this, I think. Set that on there like that. Oh. Guess we could have stuck it over there. Anyway, put the piece back on. My big hands can get that even on there. Almost need a baby pair of pliers or something. If I don't drop it, I'll be really... Oh, there you go. Wow. Okay, before we forget, we better put that screw back in there. It's one of these baby ones. And wherever the other one was. If I can get the hole in there now. Whoa! Right onto my carpet. And it's gone. Oh! Amazing. You will not believe this. Looking everywhere, and there it is. Oh. Probably shouldn't be doing that like that, but let's try it again. Where's the hole? There it is. If I can find my screwdriver now. All in a panic, and this screwdriver is not magnetic. It went kind of down, and there we go. Excuse my big hand in the way. We never even found out if this is going to loop on there. I think it's almost too long. Let's just get it down there first. I'm so glad I don't do this for a living. I don't really care for this. I guess you probably have special tools and stuff like that there. Seems a little tight. That's what it runs, so take a look. Oh, just watch these guys. See them moving in, move in, and they move it down. Actually, I wonder if we can plug it in and see if it'll do that. We okay here? And then where's my power button? I guess this is my power button. Whoa. Is that it? Something's not happy. Does that keep running? It kind of looks like it. Something else is running. That's okay. Here, let's see if we can get it to go back down. So if you were to hit play, which I can't hit right now, it would move all the way up. What's going on here? There you go. Ooh, did you see that? Cool. I've got this other motor running and it is not happy. This is the one here. Okay, that'll work. believe. It'll be fine. Actually, I don't like the way it's sitting in there. I don't think that's the way it sat originally, and I can't tell. You see the, give me a little screwdriver here. You can see this part of it right there. I think it really needs to go on the other side of it. So I'm going to take it apart again and move it around. Pull that off of there. Could get you to the other side. So I see this is actually a potentiometer. And it knows where it's sitting, I guess, based on whatever is going on there. I don't know. Can I pull this out of here again? I can. Oh boy. I should unplug it too. This is not the way my buddy Larry would do this, but I think I can, oh, there we go. Let's plug it back in, see what it does. If it's even working right. Does this even know where it is? I don't think so. This thing seems to have popped out whatever it needs to pop into, I think. Well. It's all hooked back up. I just don't understand where this goes into. Oh, I see now, but does that actually hook on something? It's not there. It actually does hook. There you go. Okay, we're good. We're good with gas now. It's got to be put back on right here. Sorry, I can't show you better, but not an easy thing to do, boy. And you wonder would they charge you to do that? To do one of those. Will this even work? Well, must have done something right. There you go. Well, if you remember, I loosened that screw too, so let's tighten that up. Don't want it shaking around or something. Now the hard part's going to be finding one for this. Unplug this again. I need a belt that's going to be this wide. I need a belt that's that wide now. Not sure how long either. It's going to be hard to see, but this little thing here is a plunger for the soft dampen door. Get that back on there. That'll go in that hole there. Now, I think we're just going to put the biggest, almost see how big this guy is. The biggest one I have on there for now. So I can't really show you what's going on, but it's going to go in there. Bolt all that back stuff back on there. Hey, if you have one of these, you want it. You see that hole right there by my thumb? It goes in a groove right there. We can line that one up. Man, crazy. Then we'll figure out where this other one goes. There's still something missing here. A bracket, I think, goes from across here to across there, but I don't know where that bracket is. I didn't take it off now, so. All right, we were going in the wrong hole. It goes down there. And what does that do? That is, I think, what is on the bottom right there. Of course, I'd have to review the tape. On second thought, I am thinking this goes into there. So this needs a baby screw. Where's that little baby screw? Baby screw. Just a little guy. Okay, so far we're right. Okay. If we can try and get this. I have put a temporary it's temporary. I need some more tools. Temporary band on here. Just belt, I guess, what you want to call it. Let's move you guys over here. You're not going to see anything anyway, I don't think. Hopefully it doesn't go pop, which is possible. It will run, but how well? Guess we're going to find out now. Just temporary. Power. Are we on? No, it's too tight. It's the capstan. That's what that's running. It runs now, but I need the right belt. See how thin it is? It needs to be as big as that brass piece needs to be. And it needs to be a little longer, but it does work. And I bought a whole bunch of these, but I think a lot of them are the same. You know, it's supposed to be a whole bunch of different sizes, but I don't think that's the same as that size. Sure looks like it. Oh well. We needed one of them, and a buddy of mine fixed a couple VCRs with the other ones. I think I only paid $5 for them all. Well, you remember this piece. There is a linkage. If you... Oh, I can see it right here. It's this linkage right here. If we go through all of this, should be able to... it probably goes sideways like this, because if you go all the way down to this end is going to point straight up and down. Again, only if you have one of these v3rx machines. That's actually got to go, so it's got to go under all these fingers. So you know what, I think we can put that on after we get this whole motor mechanism back in the way it belongs. Let's put this all in here right. Still have that rubber stuff from that that band. It's all over the place. Look at this, it's like gooey. Anyway. Next one. Over here. You know, it looks like a really big thing, and I'm glad. I wish I had the right band. I'm going to call it a band. It's not really a rubber band, it's a belt. Flip this baby over. Actually, this can go in here first. Right there. Well, that doesn't seem to be the right one. Why not? Where does that screw go then? Did we do everybody? I think we did. Feels like this goes in here. You probably know which one I'm missing, and you're screaming at the YouTube. So if we're over, put those two in. I'm gonna have to watch my own video. This hole's not wanting to line up very well. Sorry, I'm not giving a big commentary, I'm just thinking. Can't do two things at once. Can't rub my head and rub my stomach. Put that right back upside right. Extra parts, I guess. Try and get that under everybody. So you see where I'm coming with this? See right there? I don't know. I think we thought it goes sideways. I think it does. There we go. That's where it goes. Now, oh, good. Goes there. Right, that looks right. This goes Somehow like that. That makes sense? Wow. I'm sure it went down further. Sure. That might be the record button, I don't know. Let's press a few things. I'll hold these two guys up here. What is record? Pause. Record is these two, I believe. Nope. Second one. These two. There you go. Did you see that move? It's for record. Cool. And looks like I'm lit up here. Well, I guess we're done. You understand how this works? That belt's not right. Let's put it back together. I'll see if I can get a belt later. And you can understand why it needs to be such a wide belt for this capstan here. Where is it? Right here? Because I can actually stop it. And you shouldn't be able to stop it because that's what keeps your tape running at a certain speed. Time to put it back together. If you're wondering, we never did talk about this eject button. It basically stays in there, so don't have to worry about taking that out. Well, we do have the, there's two of these. Is there not? Where is the other one? There's a long one and a short one. Short one goes here, long one goes on this side. So long one goes right here. Just have to make sure you have it sitting the right way. I guess we can put that on after. I'll try and stand it up like this. I think I'll have better success, I'm hoping. Does this go inside or outside? That's the question. I guess it goes on the outside. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I can see. Maybe we can get you to see this. Just give me a second here. Let's get close. Get up close and personal. Let me see what's going on with these middle guys here. I'm going to try and line them up. I can get the bottom ones to line up first. Wow. Who came up with this goofy idea? Another one here somewhere. Well, there we go. If I can get that to sit in there. Oh, click. Or just one click. Guess we're trying to, sorry guys. Guess we're trying to line these up too. And that was doing a little bit of clicky clicky. Thinking we're pretty good other than, there we go. Sorry, I had to kind of move this guy around and get him to click in there. I think we can screw this down now. Let's see if I can do these now. I'm going to start on this side because I think the other side's going to be jiggly or a little bit fiddly or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that one. Let's keep going. That one. Ugh, gross. Look at this stuff here. That's from that belt. Yeah, and I should have just, I was going to show you that after. I'll show you after how the belt's disintegrating, but I guess you can see it. Just chuck it. Oh, man. Try my isopropyl alcohol stuff. Guess all I can do is just do what I'm doing. My wife's gonna kill me. Good thing she's not home to see it and she doesn't watch the videos usually. This will be too long for her anyway. She'll never get to this point, unless you let her know. It'll be like, what if you got that on the carpet? I didn't, did I? Maybe I did. Out of my gun. Horrible stuff. It's amazing how that belt just turned to mush, huh? Well, I guess the moral of the story is, I don't know, what's the moral of the story? My moral is if we don't try and fix it, who's going to? I guess the real stereo guys, I guess. Oh, found more of it. Stick it in a rag there. Sorry guys. Oh yeah, let's get back to what we were doing. Let's see if it's on the bottom of this foot or not. Okay, we're back to what we were doing. Sorry for that little interlude. Let's keep going. Okay, this was 3 on the top. We're still missing 1 on the bottom here. On this side. As I flip it over, nothing's going to fall out now. I wonder if I even have a cassette kicking around where we can try her out. Oh, 1 here yet. Okay, flip this baby back over. We still have some things to put in here. We have this long guy. I'm thinking we had it on off before. I'm thinking we had it on off before. Crap. Has to go in first. Okay, they're back in. Let's try and put the power switch in, and this goes. How's that for a goofy looking thing? I think it goes that way. Okay, everybody's happy so far. Well, let's continue. We've got our selector here for block repeat. This thing would actually play back from a start to a finish. You could get it to actually play back a song or play back just a little thing by just hitting block repeat. I think it was play and then stop, and then it would just keep looping that little bit. That's pretty cool. Of course, this goes back on and it just clips on. If you have 2 hands, there you go. What's left? I guess just those couple there. So we've got our balance, which hopefully hasn't been moved anywhere. And then we have the thing I broke. I didn't really break it. It just, this piece came off. I'm gonna have to just glue it back on, I guess. Let's put the lid on. And we're just gonna do this now. I've got some model glue. I hope there's something in here. And you'll see this has got a, if yours ends up breaking or coming apart, line there and a line inside, so line them up. Okay, the model glue can stop coming out now if it wants. Put that on. You can feel it in there. That should be good. Let that sit for a minute or two. While that dries, I'll put this lid back on. This edge goes in the back. The flat edge goes in the front. These nice big ones. Pretty simple. And that's it. Put this back on. We'll have to see if it's that's all the way right. That's already to the left. Right. Let's see if we can get this thing. 0, 0. Okay. There we go. Let's turn it on. So far, so good. Is this thing even running? Who knows? An old tape. It's not hooked up to anything though. Let's just see if it even runs. It'll go ahead, but it can't seem to. That poor belt just can't hold it. Can't run. That's too bad. It's trying to, but it fast forwards, it reverses, and it tries. Darn. Well, we did our best. Of course, it's got DBX too. I don't see that light come on. Ah, what is going on with this stupid thing? You know what? I actually had it sitting in here. When you take this plastic piece off, that bulb is in this whole front, so be careful. I was lucky I didn't break it. But it's got to be plugged in there. There it works. Just to know that it is on. Put it back together again for the bunch. What is this? How many times? About this. Besides the digital counter too, is the tape. Actually was even lit up. A light behind there too, so of course we talked about, oh my, we need to put some stuff on that damper. It's supposed to come out. Remember we had that apart? I've got some work to do this yet, but I want to get a bell for it first or it's worth nothing.